there. Okay, now let us get back to our Vrindavan Parikrama 2025. So actually, this is the house of Lalita Devi in Unjagaon. So we are still in the Kamyavan. So in the Kamyavan, this is a place where Lalita Devi actually lived. Lalita Devi is one of the principal gopis of Radharani. Lalita, Vishaka, Chambakalata, Chitra, Tungavidya, Induleka, Rangadevi, and Sudevi. So even though Lalita Devi was actually born in a different place, this is the place she actually grew up. Okay. So she's very powerful and very important that she can even chastise Radharani and Krishna. So that was the power of Lalita Devi. She was actually maybe 27 days or something, or a few days younger than Radharani actually. So she could really chastise both of them. Yeah. All right. And this place, what you are really seeing here is the Lalita Vivaha Mandapa. Vivaha means actually marriage. So Mandapa is actually a place. So once when Krishna was here with the Ashtasakis, the Sakis, without Lalita Devi and Krishna knowing, they tied the veil of Lalita Devi and the cloth of Krishna, and they started singing marriage songs. And actually this is actually they never, in Goloka Vrindavan, they are not married. So they are eternally, that is the way, they are married. But all the marriages or these kind of pastimes, whatever we really see, there are only just for the pastimes. So there is no real marriage. This is only Gandharva marriage. Yeah. So this is a place. They enacted the marriage pastime of Lalita Devi and Krishna. So this is in Kamyavana. Now this is a place called Deha Kunda. Okay, something very, very unique thing happened at this place. So once a old poor Brahmin came to Krishna when he was with Radharani and gopis. So he asked Krishna, Oh Krishna, you are the son of Nanda Maharaj. You are very rich. And I have a daughter to give in marriage, but I don't have any money. Please help me. So he came and asked Krishna. So Krishna smiled at him. And Krishna said, Oh, you are asking for money. But the thing is, I am not a king. I am only his son. I don't have anything of my own. But, the only thing I really have, only thing that I want is Radharani. This Radha. And you are asking me to help. And I cannot say no. So, I can give only what I want. So, the only one I have is Radharani. All right, let me give her to you. And telling this, Krishna quickly chanted the mantras for donations and thus gave Radharani to the Brahmin. So now, the problem is, Radharani now started to cry. And the Brahmin got so shocked. So the Brahmin said, Oh Krishna, I came to get money for my one daughter, and now you are given me another daughter. Now I am in more deep problem because now I have to arrange marriage for two daughters now. Then Krishna said, Oh, okay, then let me do one thing. I will buy Radharani back. So she said, I will buy Radharani back. So bring a large taras. Taras means, the scale, right? Bring a large taras, weighing pan, all right, and let Radhika sit on one side, and then I will actually buy her, buy her back by placing equal amount of jewels. Where are the jewels? Because everybody already started crying. Radharani started crying and gopis were crying and gopis were ready to give anything to really get back Radharani. So they removed all the jewels, gold and belongings and placed everything on the other plate until the weight was equal. The Brahmin took all the jewels and gold and gave back Radharani. So now this is actually bringing so many things in our memory, in this sense. What is it? What exactly happens? Because getting Radharani to you, like suppose you really want Radharani, or you really want the jewels. What is the big difference? What do you think about this blessing from Krishna? Anyone wants to talk about it? Anyone? It's very unique. You know what? Actually, this Brahmin was cheated. Look at it. Because you do not want Krishna or Radharani in this case. You want only money. So this is totally cheating. So he was cheated. This is how all our acharyas will say that this is how Krishna cheats. Because he is really trying to see whether you want bhakti or these kind of material possessions, so that you really get lost. So this place called Kunda is where the pastime happened. This is where it is. And just next to that is, there is a pond, that the Deha Kunda, and there is a small temple also. So what you really see at the left side on the slide is, the deity of Radha and Krishna kept here to because that's the place this pastime happened. And this was built by Vajranabha, the great grandson of Lord Krishna. So he established this temple and renovated this pastime place. So now I am going to play a little bit, so that because this is from Sripad Bana Maharaj. So he is my my god brother, of course, and he had really come to our place in North Carolina also. He gave programs there. So I'll just show this for just a hint, so that we will have a virtual kind of the parikrama. Okay, just listen.
Radha Krishna.
Radha Krishna.
And the Thakurji name is called Deha Bihari, because that Brahman, he was in this place. And when Krishna gave this money, and the Brahman also came here, and end of life the Brahman left this place. So Vajranath, he made this Kunda, remembering these pastimes, and who established Thakurji, that was Deha Bihari. Jai Deha Bihari ki jai. Jai Jai Sri Krishna. कृष्ण भगवान राधा ललिता नेचुरल शिला
All right, back again. So what you are actually seeing here is something is called Saki. Okay, so where you are saying Saki Giri Parvat, right? So here again, more things are there.
Hey, Haribo.
So this is actually the place where this called actually the village of gopis. So village of gopis means these are all the places where all this nearby so many gopis were actually living at this area. Okay, so there is actually a separate there is a YouTube video posted by our Gurudev's Sangha, so that I can actually show it to you. All right, so we'll keep moving. And yeah, this is the one. This what you are actually seeing is actually by our Gurudev. So I will just send that separately. Don't worry. So next one, what we really have here. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now we'll because still I am setting up something. Okay, here you go. Okay, all right. Now this place is actually Surya temple. Surya Deva temple. The Srimati Radharani worships Surya Deva. Why is that? Actually, she worshipped Krishna here. So in the name of worshipping Surya, Surya means sun god. In the name of worshipping sun god, she actually was worshipping Krishna. Because the thing is, remember the Jatila and Kutila, they were always having, giving problem to Radharani, and they really, were blocking the meeting between Radharani and Krishna. So whatever it takes, they were so they were actually acting as villains in this big play. That's what it is. So in the afternoon, Sri Radharani and her Sakis walked to Radha Kunda and to worship. This Surya temple is actually walkable from there. That was how they do. So of course to really meet Krishna. So Krishna posing as a Brahmin priest along with Madhumangal as assistant priest comes here to this same Surya Deva temple. So Jatila used to spy on Radharani and to ensure that she will not meet Krishna. So Krishna used to chant. So when Krishna and Madhumangal comes disguised as priests, Krishna used to chant these mantras that have double meanings. So when everybody else is actually seeing the worship going on, because Jatila, Kutila, nobody could really know who it is. Some priests, because they're all Krishna and Madhumangal came as completely disguised. Nobody could really see them at all. But for them, the meaning is different. But the gopis, when they were actually hearing the mantra, they get the other meaning. So this only the gopis could understand. Others could not understand. So these nectarian pastimes are narrated in Rasika texts such as Krishna Bhavanamrita and Govinda Leela Amrita. So there, when you really read this Ashtra Kaliya Leela, that is eightfold daily pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So anyway, so these two priests, Krishna and Madhumangal, disguised, they will demand for dakshina for their work as priests. And the gopis used to bring laddus for the priest. But what happens is when they really give everything to the head priest with Krishna, Madhumangal used to grab all the laddus and stuff them in his dhotis, and wherever he could really find any pocket, he would really put all the laddus so that because he is now supposed to be back to to be with the Gopas, because Krishna and Madhumangal actually came disguised out so that the Gopas, won't know, and that they are leaving. But when they really get back, what will happen is those Gopas will feel that Krishna did not leave the place at all, because for them it really happens just like a short moment. That's it. So this is how, because Bhagavan can manipulate the Kala. So this is a beautiful thing that there. So when they really return back to the Gopas, what will happen is all the Gopas will find out that Madhumangal is really all stopped, big. He's already, little fat, really fat. And by seeing all these things, something is hiding, they'll find out immediately, and then they will steal everything. And Madhumangal could not really, have anything. So finally, all the Gopas will actually take them away, and then finally, Madhumangal will be begging, please give me at least something, and at least something. And the Gopas will actually throw something on, like on his mouth, and then another Gopa will just catch it again. So Madhumangal finally, and what will happen is Madhumangal becomes so angry, and he will really take the Brahmin thread, and then, actually, by taking a Brahmin thread, like holding the Brahmin thread, and then giving a curse, it is very powerful. So he will anyway, so this is all part of the play. And then Krishna will come, and then he will pacify everybody. Come on, this is fine, this is fine. So this is how the pastimes used to be. And now the next one, what you really see here, the Surya Deva temple from the Surya Kunda. See, the Surya, the Deva that I really showed in the slide, okay, that is inside that temple, and what you see here in the front, this is a Surya Kunda. This Surya Kunda is very famous. Okay, that's what I'm going to really mention about the pastime. This is the closer view of the Surya Deva, the deity. Right? So these are some of the pictures that I could somehow get it. It is very difficult to get some good picture. This is the most close up I really got it. And then this is Surya Kunda from another angle. Another angle. And now this is again, I'm going to really show you something from some Sripad Vamna Maharaj again. Just listen for a while. So that way you will have a feeling of visiting the place. That's why I'm really embedding these things actually. Okay. You saw you now seeing you saw the Surya Kunda also, right? Okay. All right, back to here again. Now I am going to tell something very unique, very unique. So what is this? A very important place near the Surya Deva temple and Surya Kunda is the Bhajan Kutir and Samadhi of Madhusudan Babaji. So who is this Madhusudan Babaji? I don't know whether you all know about the background, of Jagannath Das Babaji. Who is the Jagannath Das Babaji? Who is this? Jagannath Das Babaji is the spiritual, the guru of whom? Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, yes, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. But not that many people really know about this Madhusudan Babaji associated with Jagannath Das Babaji. So, okay, now you listen, this is very, very interesting. Madhusudan Babaji was born in a Kulina Brahmin family. He did not have even a trace of interest in marriage when he was young. He did not have any interest in marriage. But his parents were forcefully arranging a marriage against his wishes. On the night of his wedding, he escaped from the home. This is very similar to, can you tell another Acharya in our line who did the same thing? Narottam Das Thakur. Yes. Look at here. See, this is the thing. So in this world, if somebody is thinking that, okay, all right, getting a married life is the goal, then no, then he is totally going the Maya. He is going towards Maya. But the father, mother, they will be thinking that, oh, that's the way to do. And they will be forcing. You also read that in Jaiva Dharma. Remember, like there are some, true characters that we see. I don't remember exactly, They were all forced by especially the grandmother, and, they were all pressing him to really get married. The thing is, married life, they are thinking that is the heaven, that is the highest thing that in this world. Okay, look at this one. How this whole married life is all getting along. Once in a village, remote village, a guy, somebody came and then put a big tent. And in the front, he really put a big, the board saying that if you want happiness, come here, get happiness for free. No, not free. You really pay some money, and then, you go inside, but you will not tell what is inside. It is happiness. So everybody all came, and then with money, oh, somebody is really going to make us happy. And they were all standing in line. And then one by one, only one will be allowed inside to really see, have this happiness. So as soon as one pays, and then, gets in, the door will be closed. And then whatever that happens inside, it happens in darkness. And what was really happening was this guy who really entered there would be beaten here and again, all until he cries and says, no, please do not beat me. And then finally, through the other door, they will come out. All right? And like this, one by one is going. Then there was one guy who was really wanted to say, what kind of happiness is this? So he went and then, asked the guy who was actually coming out. And he said, what is inside? Oh, no. You should go and then see it for yourself. Now, you have to see it yourself. So, this is what the life is. See, the people, the parents who have already seen this horrible thing about this married life, thinking that is happiness, they are actually telling others also, you should also get it. Go. This is the way the Maya is really taking everyone and then swallowing. So here, this Madhusudan Babaji, of course, when he was young, right, he escaped. He did not even have a look at his bride and family. Without hesitation, he left his home, never to return, and traveled to Vrindavan to live as an ascetic. He was even changing the places often to avoid his family to find out. Wishing not to be detected by anyone, he lived in many, many secluded places, one after another. One day, as he sat on the banks of Yamuna, contemplating on the need to receive Diksha mantra Diksha, and he was hankering. So I need to really get a sadhu to really get these Diksha mantras. This is how one should hanker. And he suddenly met a Mahanta, one saintly person just like that walking towards him. That Mahanta, he has no idea who he was. He was actually, he was coming from the lineage of Ganga Mata. Remember, we really had a harikatha on Ganga Mata, Thakurani. So he was actually apparently, because this, of course, Madhusudan Maharaj did, Madhusudan Babaji, of course, now he said Baba, he became Babaji later, but Madhusudan Dasa at that time, when we received the mantra Diksha, did not know from whom he is actually getting it. We did not know any lineage. And this saint apparently just manifested. And the Mahanta Guru instructed Madhusudan Das at that time to take bath in Yamuna, after which he would be initiated. So, Madhusudan Das took a bath in Yamuna, and the Mahant bestowed him the 10-letter Krishna mantra, explaining its import also. And Madhusudan, lost in joy, sank into trance. He could not believe what was happening, only to discover that his Guru was nowhere found anymore, because the saintly figure disappeared without any trace. Desiring to learn more about these mysteries of Raganuga sadhana, because he was interested in Raganuga sadhana. He was really looking for what kind of, because I already got the mantra Diksha, but the thing is, I want to know how to do the sadhana. This is the reason one should be very living near to his Gurudev. This is very important, because you need to take instructions as how to perform the sadhana. And there nearby was Siddha, he was called Siddha Krishna Das Babaji, so near Govardhan. So he really went there and inquired about his Guru Pranali. What is Guru Pranali means? What exactly the mood that is really getting passed away from such from Guru to Guru. Guru to Guru, because he is interested in Raganuga Bhakti. Because how he really got into that? Because of the Siddha Deha, automatically the Guru manifested and gave the Siddha Pranali. Siddha Pranali means, he's the mantra corresponding to the Siddha Pranali. So what Siddha Pranali means? That mood and instructions as how you really perform the sadhana toward this Raga Marga. So you need association, but the Guru vanished. Because if we do not have the association with Guru that closely, then you will not know the Siddha Swarupa. Because by oneself alone cannot really see this, realize the Siddha Swarupa. It is given by the mercy of the Guru, and you need to have association intensively with the Guru for performing that kind of sadhana. So this sadhana through which the divine moods of Braja flow down to the sadhaka, bhakta, is commonly known as a Siddha Pranali. So one is to know the divine characteristics of the Siddha Rupas of his Guru and the entire succession of Gurus traced back to the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and contemplating on oneself as one among the Manjaris. Remember, because the way the Rupa Goswami, all those we are actually positioning, our right position is to be among the Manjari, the Dasi, right? Actually, the Manjaris, maid servants of the divine couple, and serving under the guidance and command of Guru Manjari. Then, because your Guru also has to be a Manjari. Otherwise, it's not going to work at all. So that means if your Guru is not is a Manjari, you are not in the Raganuga line at all. You are not in the Raganuga line. That is why we have to be very careful about what Guru that you are getting from. So your Guru has to be aligned in that Raganuga. So this is the one Pranali. So such Guru Pranalis are often called parivars or families. There are a lot of Sanskrit words related to, they're all high topics. These are all Saturday topics. We are going to go through that. Because the book that we are reading, Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti, what? Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu, in fact. So there you will really see that this is very, very high. It will be really going very high. Anyway, so each pranali has their individual characteristics and methods of bhajan to be observed. If you see that, some of the organization, you can get only some very basic. You cannot really be there forever to really progress. So that is the reason our Gurudev, Gurudev Srila Narayana Maharaj was approached by Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, that Prabhupada, to give that kind of bhakti. That's why he actually asked our Gurudev to promise for those who really want to come about this Vaiti Bhakti, which Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada could give. That's all he could give. Because he had to really cut down the jungles. So only those fortunate souls who are really have that fortune, the fortune of getting into this Raganuga line will come to here. Or similar gurus. So anyway, Madhusudan was unable to say anything about his pranali. Where? What mood I am supposed to be having? And so what exactly the mood of my Gurudev? Because Gurudev, just like that, he gave the mantra and disappeared. Just like that. So the worship of Raga Marga according to the customary methods is very important. So he went to the Siddha Jai Krishna Baba of Kamyavana. That's another one, Jai Krishna Baba. Hoping that he might perhaps be of assistance. But there was a great problem there. Because Madhusudan could not take initiation again. Since he had already received the mantra. So you can take initiation only in case where your Guru is not basically eligible, in the sense, he is not, only the reason one can actually come from one Guru to another Guru is you want to go higher. That your Guru cannot really give that. Or your Guru fell down. Actually, as a matter of fact, you all know, out of the 11 appointed Gurus under Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, all the 11 fell down. That is the other book, another thing again. So you have to be very, very careful how you are actually coming down there. This is very important. So anyway, Jai Krishna Das Babaji directed Madhusudan to really seek shelter of Harinama. Finally, nothing can be done. You are already initiated. And now he is a Mahanda. He is a Mahanda because he really just like that manifested and then disappeared. And now if I initiate, then then it's a problem. I cannot really re-initiate. It's not possible. You have to use the same name and then continue. But the thing is, what kind of pranali that you have a problem because you haven't got any association with your guru. So this is very important. Just like giving initiation and running away, then the disciple is lost. So he was praying and chanting and he was weeping. Where he was praying so earnestly and waiting what Sriman Mahaprabhu and Sri Radharani would arrange. Now Radharani is coming into picture here. So, feeling very sad, Madhusudan, Babaji, then later, he left for Radha Kunda. And actually he thought of leaving his body in the sacred waters of Radha Kunda. As what good would maintaining it be if he could not learn the true methods of bhajana? One night, he tied himself to a big Govardhan Shila that he found. He really tied himself very tightly and he just plunged inside the Radha Kunda to kill himself. And he was going deep and deep. Radha Kunda is very deep in this. He was just going deep and deep. All of a sudden he saw actually Krishna and Radharani. So he could really feel that somebody was really just grabbing him. And they really took out, they untied this rope and then left him. Now he's free. And that personality put a palm leaf in his hand, deep in the Radha Kunda. Okay. Palm leaf with so many instructions. So he really now came out. Then he was really thrown out, out through the up there, out of the Radha Kunda area surface, and he really came back out and floating with a palm leaf in his hands. On the palm leaf, he found that whatever that sadhana, everything as what he really wanted to know about the Siddha Pranali, everything was written there. It was everything written there. How to do the bhajans and all. So this is how actually there was one book that I really fortunately I really got into that's what I was reading when I really left the USA. It was actually one book that was written by a similar Babaji. So there are a lot of this kind of devotees are there, but the only thing is we don't know. We are busy in making money, merry making, family life, this one, that, son and daughter, this everything. This is lost. We are lost actually, completely lost. Now he really came back and discussed again with the Siddha Krishna Das Babaji again, as I mentioned. And he was suggesting something. Return back to Radha Kunda again. You have to get a darshan of Radharani. Those who are, actually she was the one who, Radha Kunda belonged to Radharani. Who else would have really untied the rope and everything and, giving all the things. Radharani is very, very merciful. Okay? Yes. He was meditating there on the banks of Radha Kunda. He got wonderful darshan of Radharani. In that vision, Radharani instructed him to go to Surya Kunda and to perform the sadhana. You understand now how it is all coming back now. So that particular place where that I really show, anyway, I'm going to be really showing something more on that. So this is basically what you are seeing. This is again rather the same Surya Kunda from a distance. And you see the temple there. That is the temple, the sun god, Surya Deva is there. Where Radharani and gopis used to come and then, right, worship Surya Deva in disguise of actually what? Here they come to see Krishna. They come to get a darshan of Krishna as priest and all those things. And now, this is the place where that kind of main pastime happened. They walk from Radha Kunda. So one day, Srimati Radharani, this is another interesting thing. So what I am going to show in this short video from Sripad Vamana Maharaj's tour. Of course, we also want to go, but again, only limited days are there in our parikrama. But we'll see what we can do. So one day, Srimati Radharani appeared to Madhusudan, Das, Madhusudan Das Babaji in a dream, and instruct something about very, very special one. It is about a Shila. Shila means, Shila means stone. It's a holy stone. So what is this about? He said there is a Govardhan Shila from Surya Kund. You will be able to take that out. It is there. That Shila had, even now you can see that same Shila, it's marked with the imprints of Radharani's crown. So when Radharani used to come to Surya Kunda to worship Surya Deva, she used to take bath in the Surya Kunda first. When she was taking the bath, she used to remove the crowns and then keep it on a rock. That rock is actually a Govardhan Shila too. And once, because whenever she was actually keeping that on that place, his jewelry and the veil and dress and everything, when taking bath, it was really getting an impression of the jewel that she was placing. Why? Because of the mood of Radharani when he was really, the placing, the rock melts. Remember, I think last class or the previous class, I was talking about where, in Vrindavan, you will see so many places, this kind of rock only, right? Rocks melted because of Krishna's flute. And here we see this place where it's really got melted, and the impression of the crown is there. Look at the diagram closely. It really took lot of things for me to really get to a good resolution of this. Okay, good picture. Look at that. It is there, like the crown. How the crown will be there? See the marks there on that. So that was how that. So now this was in the Surya Kunda inside. Nobody knew. And now Radharani gave in the dream instructed, there is a thing you will find out, this is the place you got to go, and exactly as he was walking in the dream, with Madhusudan Das Babaji, and next day morning he got up and he did exactly as he was going. It was going there, that place was, because it's a big Kunda, but still he was able to really find where is there. Then he really put this thing and then look, he got the Shila. And this Shila, now enshrined at Surya Kund, continues to be a sacred object of veneration. That's what they say. Towards the end of his life, on one day, he narrated the glories of Sri Yogapita to a sadhaka. This is now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when he was explaining all these pastimes began this Yogapita, he came to a stage where he was really in ecstasy, and amidst the explanation, Siddha Baba, that is his Madhusudan Das Babaji, fell into Samadhi, and he never was awakened again for our vision. He left this place. So this Babaji, Madhusudan Das Babaji joined the Radha Shyama in their Yoga Pita Milana. So look at all the things at the background. Let us have a small look peek inside. Watch carefully, because this is very old, this thing, very old. And there you can see that same Shila that I was talking about. It was kept just over the samadhi of this Madhusudan Das Babaji, and now they have really put it with a nice the marble around and things like that. That's what I showed you. Okay, you will find out. So when you are seeing the samadhi, you have to look up the samadhi. Okay, all right. Watch there now. Okay, you see that? You see, that's the one. This is the one. This is exactly the one.
Radhe.
Okay, all right. Now, now you know what I was talking about. About that one small piece of jewel, a piece of so much of sacred object that we have. Look at here, because if you really visit without this information, what will you just use here rock and then go. This is how the whole Vrindavan parikrama is all about. If you do not know these kind of background, just I was giving most of the time today to just describe what is behind this small rock. And what you see on the right side is that's what the Yoga Pita that I was talking about and describing about the spiritual the things before, all the spiritual facts behind, and that's why Babaji left the planet. All right. Now you see this is the another view of this. You see the Surya Kunda, and the other side is basically the Babaji's place only. And now, just think about these divine personalities for a second. What do we see in their lives? Living only to get Krishna Bhakti. I really showed you, I showed you about the Deha Kunda, where the Brahmin was so poor and he was actually asking for money. Yes, of course, he got so much of money. But in fact, he was fortunate. There was one opportunity was given to get Radharani. Lakshmi herself actually is coming from Radharani. And did he care about anything? That he got the topmost jewel. He did not take it. Similarly, gurus are coming to these planets again and again. They really go to the gurus to get more money only. I am in problem. Problem will be always there in this world. But do you want Krishna Bhakti? Hardly anyone. So Krishna Bhakti is not for everyone. Even the Devas cannot have. Only a qualified guru can give this. But look at this world. So many false religions, false gurus, they cannot give Krishna Bhakti. Always remember, if we genuinely cry to Krishna for getting bhakti, he will send a guru. There is no goal higher than Krishna bhakti.
Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Miche sab dharma dharma jiveru parimoy. Miche sab dharma dharma jiveru parimoy. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Yuga yaga tapodhyana sanyasati brahmanyana. Yuga yaga tapodhyana sanyasati brahmanyana. Dana kanda rupe jive pandana kadana hoy. Nana kanda rupe jive pandana kadana hoy. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Vinodera vakya dharo nana kanda tyag karo. Vinodera vakya dharo nana kanda tyag karo. Nirupadi Krishna preme hridoy deho ashay. Nirupadi Krishna preme hridoy deho ashay. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Miche sab dharma dharma jiveru parimoy. Miche sab dharma dharma jiveru parimoy. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado. Krishna bhakti vina kabhu nahi padado.
What did he say? It is saying that there is no profit in a life without devotional service to Krishna. It is nothing, absolutely nothing. Therefore, all the so-called religiosity and irreligiosity of a living being who is bewildered by false worldly designations, such as married life, they are all useless, simply useless. Mysticism, performance of Vedic sacrifices, yajnas, serial austerities, meditations, Mayavadi's renunciation of the world, and cultivating knowledge of the impersonal Brahman, and various spiritual paths, so-called religions. 200 religions are there. Are all actually causes of the soul's further bondage to this world. Please heed. This advice from Bhakti Vinoda, give up all those various paths of so-called religions and just keep pure love of Krishna sheltered within your heart. For this alone is transcendental to all the mundane designations.